Good afternoon, children. In the previous classes, we completed first three worksheets. Today, we are going to study value-based question and brain teaser. First question, Ramesh went to the market to buy potatoes. He found a shopkeeper selling 2.5 kg potatoes for rupees 30. Ramesh bought 15 kg potatoes from him and gave the shopkeeper rupees 500 note. Shopkeeper gave back a balance of rupees 350 to Ramesh. On the way back home, he realized that the shopkeeper had returned him more money. Ramesh went back to the shop and returned the extra amount. Ramesh went to the market to buy what? Potatoes. He found a shopkeeper selling 2.5 kg potatoes for rupees 30. How many kg? 2.5 kgs is equal to rupees 30. Ramesh bought 15 kg potatoes. How many kgs he bought? 15 kgs from him and gave the shopkeeper rupees 500. How much he gave? Rupees 500. Shopkeeper gave him back a balance rupees. Balance is rupees 350. Now, on the way back home, he realized that the shopkeeper had returned him more money. Ramesh went back to the shop and returned the extra amount. What was the cost of 15 kg potatoes? Here what's given? Cost of 2.5 kgs potatoes is equal to rupees 30. Now we have to find out cost of 1 kg potatoes. How will find out? 30 divided by 2.5 kg. Now this fraction is given as a mixed fraction. Now we have to convert into improper fraction. 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 1, 5 by 2. In a fraction you study, if it is division, we have to convert into reciprocal. The division convert into multiplication. The reciprocal, the numerator will come as a denominator. Denominator will come as a numerator. 5 ones are 5. 6 5s are 30. Now 6 2s are 12. So, cost of 1 kg potato is equal to 12 rupees. Now what we have to find out? Therefore, cost of 15 kgs potatoes is equal to 12 into 15. 5 2s are 10, remainder 1. 5 1s are 5, 5 plus 1 6. Now 1 2 is 2, 1 1 is 1, 0 8 1. So what is the cost of 15 kg potatoes? 180 rupees. What was the cost of 15 kg potatoes is 180 rupees. What is the next question? How much money did Ramesh return to the shopkeeper? Now actual cost of the potatoes, cost of 15 kg potatoes is equal to rupees 180. How much money given by? Cost of 15 kg potatoes, actual cost 180 rupees. How much amount given by Ramesh to shopkeeper? Rupees 500. How much money returned back? Balance he got rupees 350. So, how much actually the shopkeeper took? If we subtract, we will get. Here 0 minus 0, 0. Here we can't do, so we borrowed and it is 10. 10 minus 5, 5. It will become 4. 4 minus 3, 1. How much the shopkeeper took? Only 150 rupees. So how much money did Ramesh return to the shopkeeper? Actual cost of potatoes is 180. The shopkeeper took 150 rupees. So how much he can return? If we subtract how much money he returned, we come to know. 180 minus 150 is equal to rupees 30. How much money did Ramesh return to the shopkeeper? Ramesh returned to the shopkeeper is equal to rupees 30. Now, what is the third question? What value is exhibited by Ramesh X? What values? He was very honest. So, honesty. Second value what? He is very truthful. So, truthfulness. What values? Honesty and truthfulness is exhibited by Ramesh. Second question. Mehak, Harpreet and Raj planted trees in their school on its neighborhood during the Vanamagotsava celebration. They were really very happy and excited to be a part of the celebrations. Mehak planted 18 trees, Harpreet planted 24 trees and Raj planted 32 trees. Here there are three questions are given. What is the first question? What is the ratio of trees planted by Mehak and those planted by Harpreet? What is the second question? How many more trees should Raj plant so that the ratio of the trees planted by Mehak to that of Raj becomes 1:2? Third question. How do you celebrate Vanamagotsava in your school? Why should we take care of our environment? In these three questions, I am going to explain two questions, children. Third question, you write on your own ideas. What's given, we'll see. Mehak and Harpreet and Raj are planted trees in the school. How many they have planted? Mehak planted 18 trees. Then Harpreet planted 24 trees. Then Raj planted 32 trees. Now we are going to solve the question. What is the ratio of trees planted by Mehak to those planted by Harpreet? Number of trees planted by Mehak. How many? 18. Number of trees planted by Harpreet is equal to 24 trees. Now what is the ratio? Ratio is equal to, first whose name is given? Mehak. So 18 is to second one Harpreet is equal to 24. Shall we write like this? No, we have to reduce in the simplest form. Now 18 and 24 can be divided by 6. Now 6 ones are 6, 6 fours are 24. 6 ones are 6, 6 threes are 18. So how much? What is the ratio? Become number of trees planted by Mehak and Harpreet 3:4. Now we are going to solve the second sum. How many more trees should Raj plant so that the ratio of trees planted by Mehak to that of Raj becomes 1:2? Now ratio of Mehak to Raj. How much? 1:2. Now how many trees planted by Raj? Number of trees planted by Raj is equal to 32. Number of trees planted by Mehak 18. Now Mehak planted 18. So the ratio 1 is equal to 18. So 2 2 is equal to 18 into 2. 18 twos are 36. Actually, how many trees are planted by Raj? Only 32. Only 32. Now, what is the question? How many more trees should Raj plant so that the ratio of trees planted by Mahek to that of Raj become 1:2? 36 minus 32 is equal to 4. So, how many more trees should plant? More trees should plant by Raj is equal to 4. So, the third question, you have write your own ideas. Now, we are going to solve brain teaser. The first main, pick the correct answer. For the first question, the ratio of 1 centimeter to 1 millimeter is. How many millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter? 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. So, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter is to 1 millimeter. So, which option is correct? Your B option is correct answer for the first question. The ratio of 1 centimeter to 1 millimeter is equal to 10 is to 1. The next question, fill in the box so that box, comma, 1, comma, 0.5 or in continued proportion. What is the procedure for continued proportion? The first box is we consider as x is to 1. As continued proportion, second and third term should be same. So, 1 is to 0.5. Now, product of mean should be equal to product of extreme. 1 into 1, 1 divided by 0.5. In 1, how many 0.5s are there? 0.5, it will be 2. So, what will come in the box? 2. So, your first option is the correct answer. Now, we will move to the third sum. If 8 is to 12 as 26 is to box, that is x, then the number in the box is, what we have to do? Product of mean should be equal to product of extreme. So, 12 into 26 divided by 8. Now, we will take 8. We will cancel it with the help of 4. 2 4s are 8. 3 4s are 12. Now, we can cancel it with 26. 2 1s are 2. 2 1s are 2. 3 2s are 6. Now, 3 3s are 9. 1 3 is 3. What will come in the box? 39. 8 is to 12 as 26 is to 39. Then the numerator, the number in the box is 39. Which option? First option is correct answer. Now, we'll move to the fourth sum. The cost of 6 chocolates is rupees 210. Then, the cost of 4 chocolate is what? What is the cost of 6 chocolate? 210. How many chocolates? 6. Now, we have to find out cost of 4 chocolate. So, we have to divide 210 by 6 into 4. Then, we will get easily what is the cost of 4 chocolate. 2 2s are 4. 3 2s are 6. Can we cancel it with the help of this? 3 1s are 3. 7 3s are 21. 0. 2 0 0. 2 7s are 14. So, what is the cost of 4 chocolate? 140. Which option is correct? The third one is rupees 140. Now, the fifth one, the ratio of a dozen to a score is 1 dozen is equal to how many? 12 objects. 1 score is equal to 20. Now, we have to find out the ratio. 12 is to 20. We will reduce in the simplest form. Is to 20 divided by 4. 1 4 is 4, 3 4s are 12, 1 4 is 4, 5 4s are 20. So, what is your answer? 3 is to 5. In this, fourth option is correct answer. So, the score is 3:5. Understood, children? Now we are going to answer the following questions. First question, in the word geometry, find the ratio of vowels to the consonants. Here, G-E-O-N-E-T-R-Y. In this, you know what is vowels? A, E, I, O, U. These 5 letters are vowels. Here, E, O, E. These 3 are vowels. How many consonants are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, what the ratio? 3:5. Now, 12 bags of wheat weigh 96 kg. How much will 20 similar bags weigh? Now, 12 bags weigh is 96 kg. Now, we are going to find out 20 similar bags. We will find out 96 divided by 12 into 20. Because 12 bags is equal to 96 kg. Now we have to find out for 20 kgs. We can take 4. 3 4s are 12. 5 4s are 20. Now with the help of 3 we can cancel it. This 3 1s are 3. 3 3s are 9. 3 2s are 6. Shall we multiply? 2 5s are 10. Remainder 1. 3 5s are 15. 50 plus 1, 16. So, what will be the 20 similar bags weight is 160 kg. Clear, children? Which is greater? 3:4 or 5:6? 3/4 or 5/6. For this, how will compare? With the help of cross multiplication. Now, 3 into 4. 3 into 6, 4 into 5. Here, 3 6 are 18, 4 5 are 20. In this, which is greater? 20 is greater, 18 is smaller. So, 3:4 is smaller than 5:6. In fraction form, you want to write 3/4 is smaller than 5/6. Is it clear, children? Now, find the ratio of 125 ml to 5 liter. So, 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So, 5 liter is equal to 1000 into 5, 5000 milliliter. Now, we are going to compare it. 125 is to 5000. Now, shall we reduce in simplest form? 125 is to 5000. We can take it 125 itself. Now, 125 is one time. It will be cancelled one time. Here, 125 one time. In 500, there are 4 times it will come. So, it's equal to 0. So, the ratio is 1:40. Find the ratio of 125 ml to 5 liter is equal to 1:40. Now, we'll move to the last one. Find the number in the box if box is to 6 as 55 is to 11. What is the procedure? Product of extremes should be equal to product of means. Now, 6 into 55 divided by 11. 11 ones are 11. 5 11s are 55. Now, 6 5s are 30. What will come in the box? 30. So, what will come in the box? 30. Understood, children? Now, we are going to solve the second main. Express the following ratios in the simplest form. The first sum is 10 liter to 0.25 liter. That is, 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So, 10 liter is equal to 1000 into 10, 10,000 milliliter. Here 0.25 liter is equal to 25 milliliter. We convert in the same. Now we are going to compare it. 10,000 is to 25. Shall we reduce in the simplest form? 10,000 is to 25 divided by 25. 25. 25 ones are 25. 25 ones are 25. Here 25 ones are 25. In 100 we are getting 425. We have to write these two zeros. Now what is the ratio? 400 is to 1. 10 meter to 0.25 meter is equal to 400 is to 1. What is the second sum? 2 hours to 45 seconds. First we convert 1 hour into minutes. 60 minutes. So 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Now 1 hour is equal to how many seconds? Now 60 into 60. 0, 0, 6, 6 are 36. Here how many hours they are given? 2 hours. So into 2. 0, 0, 6 2s are 12. Remainder 1. 3 2s are 6 plus 1, 7. So 7,200 seconds is to 45 seconds. Now we have to convert into the simplest form. Now we are taking 7,200 divided by 45 is to 45 divided by 45. 45 ones are 45. 45 ones are 45. Here also 45 ones are 45. Here 7,200 will divide the help of 45. Because here if I do you can't understand, so I am doing here. 45 ones are 45. Here we are going 1, 12. 12 minus 5, 7. Here it will become 6. 6 minus 4, 2. Bring the 0 here. Now always take this number and multiply with the tables. 6 5s are 20. 4 6 are 24. So we'll take 6. 6 5s are 30. Remainder 3. 6 4s are 24 plus 3, 27. Here the leftover 0 you have to carry here. So how many 45s are there in 7,200? 160. Now what is the ratio? 160 is to 1. 2 hours to 45 seconds is equal to 160 is to 1. Understood? Now we'll move to the third sum. 13 weeks to 1 year. How many weeks is equal to 1 year? 52 weeks. Now 13 is to 52. Now we'll reduce in the simplest form. We can take 13 only as a divisor. 13 ones are 13, 13 ones are 13. Here 13 ones are 13, 13 fours are 52. So what is the ratio? 1 is to 4. 13 weeks to 1 year is equal to 1 is to 4. Now move to the next sum. 1 century to 1 decade. What is equal to 1 century? 100. 1 decade is equal to 10. Now what is the ratio? 100 is to 10. Reduce in the simplest form. We will take 10 as a common divisor. 10 ones are 10, 10 ones are 10. 10 ones are 10, 10 tens are 100. So what is the ratio? 10 is to 1. 1 century to 1 decade is equal to 10 is to 1. Now we will solve the third sum. For the following in proportion. 16, 64, 18, 72. 16 is to 64 as 18 is to 72. Now first we have to write in a form of proportion. What is the rules? Product of extremes should equal to product of means. Product of extremes. What is that? 16 into 72. Product of means. What's that? 64 into 18. Now we are going to solve here into 60. 6 2s are 12, remainder 1. 6 7s are 42 plus 1, 43. 2 1s are 2, 2 7s are 1 7 is 7. Add 2, 5, 11. 1152. Now we are going to multiply 64 into 18. 8 4s are 32, remainder 3. 6 8s are 48. 48 plus 3, 51. 1 4 is 4, 1 6 is 6. Add 2, 4 plus 1 5, 5 plus 6 11. So this is also 1152. So 16, 64, 18, 72 are in proportion. Why they are in proportion? Because the product of extreme is 1152. Product of means also 1152. Both are same. So these numbers are in proportion. Already we done so many sums in the worksheets. So out of 2 sums I gave the second sum as your homework. Do it by yourself. Now we'll move to the fourth one. Fill in the boxes so that the numbers are in proportion. 1000, 500, 200 box. Now first we write in form of proportion. 1000 is to 500 as 200 is to box. What is the procedure? Product of extreme should equal to product of means. How will find out that box? Box will consider as x. X is equal to 500 into 200 divided by 1000. Now 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 we are cancelling. Here 1 0, here 1 0 we are cancelling. Now 52s are 100. So what is in the box? What should will come? 100. If 100 comes, it will become in proportion. How? 1000 is to 500 as 200 is to 100. They are in proportion. In this sum also, I gave a sum as a homework. You do it by yourself.